Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one that smells like a dollar bag of skunk butt. Are you an angsty white male? Do you think Tyler Durden was right? Are these some of your favorite albums? Well, either I'm psychic, or you might just be a Radiohead fan.
This is me. Or it was back in high school, around the time that I was first introduced to a little album that would change my life forever, by an indie band you may know as the Arctic Monk Radiohead. Spoiler alert, I ended up hating it. The 5-minute songs couldn't keep my attention, and the whole thing seemed super pretentious. It's been 4 years since then, and so like my toxic ex, I decided to give it a second chance. I'ma be hitting it one more time, like Britney said. This time, taking the advice of the intellectuals on Reddit and wearing some headphones. I'll be reviewing each song briefly, and at the end, I'll let y'all know my overall thoughts and feelings. Since high school, I feel I've become more open-minded and patient in my listening, so we'll see how track 1 hits.
Give it up for these wankers, Radiohead.
Airbag is a sonic masterpiece of my favorite song off the album. The sound is so foreign yet oddly familiar, like a Philip K. Dick novel displaying interstellar themes that set the tone for the album. Perfect 5 stars. Let's check out song 2. Track 2, Paranoid Android, takes the futuristic themes even further and feels like a character study of a revolutionary. It made me think of like a flashback to a time past, almost like Citizen Kane, like we're seeing the past of the protagonist from track 1. I still dislike the pretentiousness of the time changes, because it really screams like, "Oh, I'm Tom York, look at me, I'm gonna write a masterpiece. Oh, look at my fancy time signatures, this isn't pop." But in spite of this, every section of this track got stuck in my head at some point after listening, so I guess that says something. Anyways, on to track 3.
Hello, we're Radiohead from Great Britain. Join us after the show for tea and crumpets.
Subterranean homesick alien. This little song's about a feller who wants to take a ride on a big old spaceship and look down at all the fine ladies or something. The guitars are spacey. Those lyrics will make you cry harder than we did at the Morgan Wallen concert. And if you're not halfway to the record store just to get your hands on this sweet tune, well, that's your fault, brother. This one makes you feel, it makes you real, it makes you get your cowboy hat on to get you some space action. 4 out of 5 stars on to track 4. Yeah! Now here's a real classy tune. Exit music for a film sees a return to classic Radiohead form. The only way that they could have been more pretentious with this one is if they put it first on the track list. I don't know what kind of film they wanted to close this out with, but I do not want to see it. Too sad, 2 out of 5. After the last track held me hostage in a dirty basement for 4.5 minutes, this song is a well-needed breath of fresh air. You could say it's like my toxic ex, sunny at first, but after the first few dates, you realize it has a chemical imbalance and separation anxiety. That is to say, a solid 3 out of 5. Song number 6, Karma Police. Besides taking a little too much inspiration from the Beatles' Sexy Sadie, you can fight me on that one, I'll point it out to you. It's actually one of the songs that I liked from my high school listen. After so many listens, it's an alright song, but I think the themes are better than the sound personally. To me, it gives Minority Report, and I'm all for that. But also, my brain might be too small to understand the true meaning behind these vague lyrics. That's a 2.5 out of 5. Thank you. We made it to the halfway point. Congratulations, you have survived thus far. This one, certified classic, my personal favorite song, right after Revolution 9. Okay, it even has a feature from Stephen Hawking, of all people. Pretty crazy. Actually, here's an early take of the song that I found, just like on SoundCloud, somebody uploaded it. Fraser, Claudia, Lower Sigma, no longer tuning, posting TikToks regularly. By this time, I was enjoying the album pretty well, but I also needed total concentration to lock in for the second half, so I hopped in my deprivation tank that doubles as my bathtub. I also noticed that the second half feels a lot more personal to the protagonist. Did I mention that this album is very political? Here's some context for the state of the political climate at the time the album was released, which I believe was around like 1960.
What I said. Our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
So, after editing this, I realized that George W. wasn't elected until the year 2000, but I guess that's just the power of disinformation, like what the song says. Electioneering is truly prophetic in its description of people haplessly deciding to move in opposite directions, reasoning that somehow this could unite us. Love the message, but don't love the music. Let's look at song number 9.
I was grinding.
Song number 9, aka Climbing the Walls. It's like a dystopian James Bond theme. Sweet. It also sounds too much like Bjork when I love to sing lead. Yikes. Easily the most forgettable and out of place track here. And Tom York's vocals are the only thing that keep me from hating this. Don't hate the play, just hate the game. Oh, there's still time left. I guess, well...
No large and no surprise! No large and no surprises!
Track 10, on the other hand, where do I even begin? Ooh, it does something so cool. Where it takes the idea of the happy ending and flips it on its head. You have these Beach Boy guitars overlaid with the sweetest singing you'll ever hear. From my deprivation chamber, I couldn't hear the lyrics super well, but somehow I could just feel like a divorce waiting to happen. Not everything was right in this picturesque song. On to the next one.
I'm so happy, lucky me.
I feel like the me from before, but I hated this song. But we've been through so much together. 5-minute masterpieces through Bjork beats, through making fun of Tom York in every song. It all feels so long ago. None of this feels real anymore. None of this is fun anymore. None of this is pop anymore. I can't go back. I can't go back. I can't go back. Oh God, what have I done? So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final track off of Radiohead album. This one made me think a lot of the Sonic Youth album, Goo Goo, because it's about a guy going too fast, okay? Bear with me. While I was in that deprivation tank for the 3rd hour, pondering on what I had heard, I realized that the taste that an album is intended to leave in your mouth depends a lot on that final track. Me personally, I would have gone with Airbag, but Radiohead is like No Country for Old Men. There are no happy endings, just quiet acceptance of one's fate before the blackout. Which is nice to listen to, but Radiohead, this is the 3rd time this album that you've brought melancholy lyrics and chill vibes to class, okay? So you get 1 star lower than the last one. That's a 4 out of 5. Best I can, really, that's the best I can do. Well, my friends, there you have it. Okay, computer. You are now just as depressed as before, but hey, you have some neat Radiohead songs stuck in your head, hopefully. You should really go talk to somebody, though, because that was some heavy stuff, man. Seriously. Oh, what did I think of the album? Well, I guess you could say, it's okay.